Hey, Saggy baby. I hope you have a good day. You did or you will by the time you get this energy. But you in reality about a lot of things. Or you have a Scorpio Taurus in reality about things. But the thing about it is it's a yes. Even though they feel like they can't. So this person is realizing that they let a lot of people or they let a lot of material things or being greedy stop them from doing what they needed to do while they was greedy with this Capricorn energy in reverse. You had a lot of people not appreciate you. So even if it's not a Scorpio, these people were trying to do their detective work on you and sneak up and sting you. But you knew a Scorpion or this energy was trying to act hard on the outside, but they were soft in, like a roach or another water sign, like a Cancer, a damn crab is soft, hard on the outside, but soft as hell on the inside. Pisces can be a jellyfish one day and be a damn shark the next day, but you hunt all that. Man and horse, you hunt. You are a hunter. You are a fisher. So you had a lot of people take you for granted. So now this person's in reality that the only thing that stopped them from succeeding in life is them. So you could have a Scorpio Taurus that has clarity, that they have a lack of choices, and that's including you. And then because they was in their ego, thinking they doing some kind of detective work. And then you had this, because they could have been like in a Taurus energy, like a bull trying to target you. And then you had this Scorpio Cancer, right? A crab in temptation, being greedy, trying to collect things or trying to get clothes and get people to give them money and then sneak back into their little hole or vanish or disappear, ghosting people. So you got a lot of people feeling overwhelmed with the root chakra or what they chose to do and how they chose to use their tool and your Sagittarius energy. So you can also have a Sagittarius Gemini that feels like they have they take you for granted and the weight is on their shoulders. Or they feel burnt out. Okay? This could be an alcoholic as well. Let that resonate. But okay. So these people haven't been going anywhere. But you have been, or you will be traveling and you being successful. So they have the idea that because they did not support you or they choose to do nasty things to you and you done nothing to these people, they wasn't moving innocently. That's why they at ground zero. No new beginnings. Okay, so you could have a supervisor that got demoted or a supervisor that lost their job, but I feel like this supervisor is frustrated. They feeling impulsive, Capricorn energy, because they don't know shit if this not related to your job. They releasing depression or pain. You got a father figure or a woman that thinks she's like a damn man, because we have the opposite of Aries is Libra. So you can have a sister. You got relatives. I have relatives. I have 2 women in my family. They act like men. They act like cavemen. They unbalanced as fuck, okay, when it comes to their femininity. They don't use their intuition. They act like they bush dykes and they're not. So most Libras, when you're dealing with a Libra or someone unbalanced, a Libra will take a Libra is the sign of relationships. Where in Gemini, we the sign, our twin is the sign of relating to people, communicating. But Libra would do anything for a relationship, and that's including getting her ass beat. She can act like she's a bully. They can act like they will bully a bully. But they will do anything for a relationship, or they quickly move on to different relationships. And then we got Aries, the sign of selfish. So you got a selfish ass mother, father figure that's releasing pain about the relationship they choose to have. And now they have to accept their losses because they didn't even try to find the truth. They had a choice, and that's what they starting to see. But you in your soldier energy, ooh, you hear them cats outside, the wind is blowing hard. Even though you might be feeling burdened, it's still a yes for you. Maybe you have things that's overloading with your responsibilities, or you have responsibilities. Maybe you in the fear of moving on, or what's going to happen next, but it's all good. You know something's coming. Maybe it's not going to come on time, or maybe it will. Let's just see. So they in reality, or you are, that nothing's growing. Everything in divine time, let things flow. They don't know how to let shit flow because they too busy ratting and roaching. So they wanted a horse to play around with a damn crab, a scorpion, a damn fish. What a horse gonna do with that? A weak ass soldier that don't even know how to ride a horse, or don't know how to maintain and take care of a horse. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Being greedy, messing with men and women. This Scorpio Taurus energy, they was greedy. Ew. It's too many women and men in this world to be even going to the opposite sex. And they was being greedy by what? Because this person didn't get nothing out of it. And then they getting old, child. You know, looks fade. And just imagine, this person probably don't even look that good. They might look good to you, but in society, they're not ranking as high as they think they are. Yeah, this person, or you could have been friends with a Capricorn, Capricorn that you later on found out that they were on the down low. This could be a friend you went to school with. Okay. You and your partner be physically or emotionally distant from each other. So I think that you know this person take you for granted, and that you are emotionally, physically distant from each other, because you probably be down if you go through all this shit on your own, or you tried to help them, or they could have helped you and they decided to go help other people, or they decided to be like a prostitute. Ooh, I think that's confirmation. They decide to be like a prostitute, using their sexuality with men and women. Ooh, this person don't give a damn about themselves. They take themselves for granted. Maybe that's what it is. Because they do have a choice. And now they in the fear moving on. Because you know that it's a yes for you. You connected. You the plug. Okay, you the plug. So whoever this person was, that's a fucking fool. That could have been at your job. That's inexperienced. Yeah, it says inexperienced. It's not no maybe. That's in reverse. Yeah, they inexperienced. They don't know shit. So maybe they being impulsive. Maybe they thought they had a permanent position and they don't. But also, you could have had an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They have a problem with their sexuality, especially if you're dealing with a man or a woman that don't respect the opposite sex. It's like, okay, what is really going on? You can't be straight if you have no respect for women, or you a womanizer, or you a man goddamn eater. What the fuck? But I feel like you are connected. You could read with this. You connected, yes, but you can read this foolishness. That these people are not moving innocently. Like, I had a whole man that looked like a roach, man. Like, he's always in jail. He's like a bum. He be drunk all the time. Look dirty most of the time. Tell me I look like I'm expecting. And it's like, I don't know why. Me and him is just a high and by. So I don't know why. I guess because he was around his friends or a guy that tried to talk to me, he was feeling himself. But he wasn't worth even saying anything back to. I just was like, ugh. Like, you like a whole roach out here in my New Orleans voice in these goddamn streets. How the fuck would I care what you think? So it's two different paths you could have went on, and you took the right one. Hallelujah. You use your intuition because you a soldier, even though you could be in the maybe. Because we have to remember, you have to remember that we can't predict the future. That's why bitches stay stuck in the past. Yeah. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You want some kind of communication, or you going to get it from an earthly energy, from the world. It could be you getting approved for something, you finally getting that check, or you just don't know what the decision they're going to make, but you had all the receipts, so you know what decision they're going to make. Okay, so you connected, and you had someone that probably even knew you had psychic abilities, but they was living a greedy-ass life, and it was kind of like they wanted to come in and try to abuse your power, or they would have tried to, but they were scared of what you gonna learn about them. They probably wanted to abuse and you, but they had a lack of control, right? This father figure or this woman that act like a goddamn man eater. They had a lack of self-discipline. They still going around getting bad advice from people pleasing, winos and crackheads, just like I was telling you, are nothing motherfuckers. That's all I was telling you. It was no point in me even talking to that guy because it's really, I had a hoodie on. So, yeah, I am slim thick. So, yeah, it had nothing to do with me being expecting. And even if I was, it's like, maybe he wanted to know, but, you know, these people are stupid. What did I say? The communication. Deep down inside, these people are releasing pain. You remind them of what they should be doing or what they could have been doing or why didn't they think of it first kind of energy. These people are sad. But you have someone that's still in a weak-ass soldier, in a shitty relationship with people, releasing pain. Because I don't see how they going to overcome depression if they still a weak-ass soldier. I feel like I got confessed out. I feel what's being stagnant is because this person wants to confess that they probably use their sexuality. They like a prostitute with men and women. Let that resonate. It doesn't matter. Told you, confession came out again. It fell on the floor. They emotionally distant from you because they don't want you to know. Like you don't already know. They releasing pain. They want to tell you something. Even this earth sign, that's a fucking fool. They don't have to be gay. They probably just use their sexuality. But like I said, this person probably don't take care of their kids because they don't have respect for your daughter. They a womanizer, or he just greedy. And they liars. This injury was kind of boring. So let's go to the Pandora box and spicing it up. I shuffled the Pandora box, the whole box last night. It's 500 cards in there. So let's get out a quick story. If you want a cash reading, cash app me for a reading. $20. Chime, PayPal, Google. Here's her name. I don't make it too expensive because I want you to keep coming back. I'm walking around with my beach robe on. Yeah, it feels good. Okay, so. Exactly. They're feeling lousy. Bad, sad, and terrible. Because you taught them a lesson, but you improving and you're like a student, okay? Or whatever you taught them. You have to be a good follower in order to be a good leader. So these people thought they was in leadership. But now they on red. That's another color that's on here besides pink. What month or day or week or years for some of y'all let that resonate? That's how long these people been on red. Because you fine. So these people that don't appreciate you, you left them on red and they still mad. His and her, they still mad at you. Gotta pay the cost to be the boss. And gotta take a loss. They tired. So they took the cost to lose you. They was in the maybe. Or because making excuses about why they traveled or how they was traveling. Or making excuses. These people you had somebody want to use you for your house and want to use somebody else for their car. This person thought they had the perfect plan, but they was wrong. This person was using people to stay around in their house. So they was ghosting people or lying and saying they had to go to work when they really just a dope dealer, or they sorry as fuck, or had a little bullshit job, or even if they had a good job. They could have been lying saying they work overnight when they really just was at someone else's house. They was wrong about the love. Now they over there shouting. Or they could be blowing up with a temper, or they could be quiet, or they feel scorned. It's conflict, disagreement, and shouting. Quarrels going on over there. In a room, in a bed, and in their home. Notice. Or they look for and see how fast they was going, or they appeared, or how they showed up to you and then disappeared. We got look for and see. They was looking for and see, or showed. Oh. They disappeared on you and you still showed that you was still candy. You was still like chocolate. You was like a potato. You was rooted. That's what a potato is, a root. And you was sweet. That's what's all on this card. And they recently, or before, or happened, or later, but recently, let that resonate, associated with, or enjoyed or liked meeting someone that's like a microwave, some knockoff, maybe they had an encounter recently with the same sex. Let it resonate, because we have knife on this card. So they recently probably lied and said they wasn't gay, but hooked up with the same sex, or they recently hooked up with people that was backstabbing them. Someone young, a girl, or children, or maybe this person backstabbed you with your children, or by having children. And they want to keep it quiet. So this person could have been messing with, they recently hooked up with someone young. They associate with someone young. And they cooked or ate breakfast. But either way, cook could also mean a young person with a temper, or a microwave, someone that was just pop in and out their life. They want to keep that quiet, or that's what they used to boost themselves up. But it was conflict. What they chose to end caught up with them. So this young person probably choose to cut things off with them. And they listen. Or they could have chased this person and they didn't listen. Or they haven't did it yet. But they chat with them. So they be chatting with young people online and stuff. And you use your intuition, or now you know, for money. So they mess with even young people and try to get their money, men and women. And they have pride, but now they ashamed. Of the storytelling they did to get money from people and young men and women of the same sex, let it resonate, and they appear. Or they would make appointments with them or arrive, and the young person must have canceled them or deleted them. They didn't get nothing. So recently this person probably tried to talk to someone young, and this person stood them up. They was asleep. So this person really wasn't interested in them. What did I say? That this person probably looked good to you, but not to everybody. But you probably wasn't just looking at them. You probably even seen on their social media that they had potential, or they was faking like they had this kind of potential for years. Or they've been doing this for years. They've been asleep for years. Or they've been trying to get things from the same sex, even young people, or the opposite sex for years, these men and women. They could be on dating apps and stuff. Because I know my oldest sister, she be on all kind of dating apps and shit. And I told her she need to cut that shit out before something, her ass come up dead or something happened to her. Then she gonna go tell my nephew some bullshit, like I said it in a nasty way, like I hope this happened to you. And he's like, did you tell me? Did you tell my mom that you said you hope she get raped, or you hope that she get killed? I said, what the fuck you gonna do about it? Because I know fucking well I'm the one raised him, and he should have better judgment than that. And he's the oldest. He shouldn't even be letting his mama or agree with his mama doing that stupid shit. But at the end of the day, I didn't explain myself to a dumbass. I asked that bitch, what you gonna do about it? He better remind his fucking self that was my sister way before the fuck you was born. And let's not get it twisted. Some of these parents that, you had to take care of their kids when they went to prison, rehab and shit, it's not just because they went there. They wasn't shit before they went. They wasn't shit when they was around. That's how you knew. That's what's the outcome. Yeah, them hoes are small. These boys and girls. So this person could be like a borderline pedophile. Hello. What about hello? I guess they had a wake-up call because it was announcements or something was informed about chickens, or they color or eggs. But with this yellow, it could be they wasn't cautious.